Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. We got along with us this guy, Jericho.
Fried Happy Day. Fried Happy Day.
And Tony, you guys.
Hey, Joe, your mic
everybody?
sounds
Who do
really
we got in
low.
the house?
Hey, Joe, turn your mic up, man. You're being too quiet.
Or is it my phone?
Probably
No,
your
my
phone.
phone's... Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was my phone. The volume was turned down on my phone.
Ah, you see, everybody blames me. Not me. Who do we got in the house tonight? We got a total of 5 people lurking about there somewhere. We got Goldpan and Dutchie. How you doing there, Dutchie? I didn't forget about you. I know you're waiting to see that stuff, but we got priorities. But we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that very soon. That's going to be my next pay dirt bag to do. So don't worry about it, Dutchie. And we got DB in the house. What's happening, everybody? We're going to be doing a little bit of stuff tonight. Going to put together
what are we doing, Joe?
I'm going to go through the whole process of putting together a Gold Eagle prospecting fundraiser bag. We're going to get some pay dirt together. We're going to sign the bag. We're going to put all the doodads on the bag. We're going to weigh up some gold, throw it in there. We're going to go through a couple of things that I've accumulated over the time, rocks and stones and gemstones and stuff like that. Throw in the bag, make it a nice bag, and we're gonna put that bag together and we're gonna put it out there. I'm gonna have to make a few things that go along on the bottom there, but we're gonna have a duck race for it. We're gonna try and get some money to raise for Scuba Steve. As you know, he's been out of work for a while. He hurt his back, and his wife just got in an accident. She broke her back. Luckily, she's still, she's doing pretty good from what I hear. But it's rough around the holidays, man. It's real rough around the holidays. I know they got a lot on their plate there, so we're gonna try and help them out. We're gonna have a duck race, make a nice pay dirt bag. We're gonna do. It's gonna be $5 a duck. You get 5 ducks for $20. So that way we can generate some and all profits. I'm gonna wherever it's got to be sent to. I'm gonna cover that. I'm gonna cover the bag itself and all the proceeds. You'll know how much. Everybody will know how many people are in the race and what it costs. So. All those proceeds are going directly to Steve. So
put me down for 5 ducks there, Joe.
All right, thank you. I got to get ready here because I had to work today, and I just got home. I just finished eating. I rushed around here to get everything together so we can do it. But so you got to bear with me a little bit. Plus, I'm old, and I'm old and forgetful. I forgot where.
Now, Joe, are they sending this to Cash App or PayPal?
That's what I'm going to have to. Through the course of tonight, we're going to be on here for a while because I know it's going to be slow going tonight. I hope everybody bears with me and has a good time on Friday night. Get ready to have to do whatever.
Want to say hi to some new names in your chat here. We got James Sampson. Hello. And we got Blister and Barnacle Adventures in chat there that are great.
Hey, how you doing, Blister and Barnacles? And James, thank you for showing by. What I'm gonna have to put that up there as we go along. I got Cash App, and I would like, if we can, just to use the one Cash App, so that way it goes all into one spot, and I ain't got to really Cash App. I think most people have, but in the event that we have to I have Venmo too, so in the event somebody has to do that, we can always accomplish that. There's Steve now, Scuba Steve.
DB said she's got to mail money for ducks.
It costs 25 plus $1,000.
Hey guys,
How you doing, Steve?
doing all right.
Jericho, if you want, you can give her my address. There she is. How you doing?
I'm here.
We're just we're just laying out the ground rules. What we're gonna have a little duck race for you.
You guys are awesome. Here, let me take these off. The only glasses I got. My other one survived, but
Yeah,
I don't know what I'd do without you guys. I really don't.
I don't know if you were listening, but we're gonna make up a pay dirt bag. It's gonna have the least 1 gram of gold. I got some gemstones I'm gonna throw in there, some other goodies, and we're gonna auction that off. We're gonna get we're gonna try for $5 a duck and 5 ducks for $20. So we're gonna get you some money. I'm gonna make up the pay dirt bag tonight on live TV, and next Friday we're gonna have the race. We're gonna give some people some time to get some money together and make sure that they're not cutting themselves short, so they can get in there and give some time to people so we can get as much money as we can for you before Christmas.
You're
All right?
awesome. I don't think I can ever thank you guys enough. I really can't.
Don't worry about it. It's what we do. It's what we do.
You guys are doing more for me than my so-called best friends. Like, I've got people see the pictures, they just look at me, they're like, damn. And that's all they can say. Like, you're supposed to be my sister, and I almost died, and all you can say is damn. And here I have you guys who I've never gotten to meet other than Jericho, and you guys are going above and beyond to help my family.
Don't worry.
I don't think I can ever thank you guys enough.
You will. Hey, that's just something. If we all get together, we can accomplish. With the little each of us puts in there, we can accomplish big things. That's how I.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll be forever grateful for you guys. I really will. Thank you.
I'm gonna start writing down.
Hi, Crystal.
Hey, Jericho.
Jericho, if you can, if you want to send DB my address, you can do that, or maybe we'll figure something out if she wants to get some bucks.
All right.
All right. Meanwhile, I'm gonna start.
Yeah. I also DB mailed me some money, and I'm gonna cash app that to you, Crystal, when it gets here.
Okay. Yes, just send it to Stevens.
Yep, I got it.
Because we're actually gonna try to use his Cash App to use as a proof of income right now until I get back to work, so we can probably get another vehicle. I'm not ready to drive yet, but he did take me up to work to see my boss, and they told me, when I'm ready to come back, my job is there. They'll accommodate my wheelchair for a while as long as my back gets approved to go back, because I fractured the T5 vertebrae in my neck.
Oh.
Or in between my shoulder blade, and that's what they're worried about the most right now.
All right, so you got Charlie down there, Siegel.
I got Charlie down for 5. He wants 5 ducks.
All right, you got DB down for 5.
All right, let me write that down. DB.
Back for 20. That's $40 right there. And Jericho's already got a bunch of money coming.
5 ducks.
Right. And then we want 5.
All right, Jericho.
No, because I made an extra.
I don't think that giving a call, giving up what you do.
All right. There we go. We're starting to build the bag. It's gonna be
Bob. Okay, I don't think Tucker was done unless he wants to be outside with Daniel. Bring Tucker back out.
I'll send mine right after, Joe.
It might just because it might be because Daniel's out there that he wants to be out.
Why do we got me on the big screen? We don't need me on the big screen. All right. What should we put on the back?
That's why I had you on the big screen, Joe.
Well, I'm trying to figure it out.
All right, so
Hey, your
Cuba
battery's
family.
gonna die, honey. How about a second chance bag?
Here you go, second chance bag.
Because if you see the new pictures that Steven sent, I shouldn't be here.
Yeah, the new pictures of the truck are pretty rough from the other side, Joe.
This is my second chance. I should not be here today. I got really, really lucky. The airbag kept me from going through the passenger side window.
I woke up to the pictures and I didn't have my bifocals on, and I told him, I said, when I seen the oil underneath the truck, I thought
That was transmission fluid. I blew out the transmission.
I said I thought it was blood.
I didn't bleed. I got lucky, but when Steven saw my head when I came out of surgery and everything started to unswell, the whole right side of my face is all bruised and swollen out. And we looked at the windshield.
There you go.
And if the airbag didn't go off, I probably would have gone all the way through the windshield. Now, I tell you, the paramedics were assholes. I got to the hospital and they were telling the intake nurse that my airbags never went off. There was no spidering. I looked at them and I called them out. I said, both my airbags went off. And I said, I hit the windshield with my head. I said, my windshield was spidered. And they're like, oh, was it? And I was like, you pulled me out of my truck. You cut me out of it. You couldn't see the airbags floating there?
I seen them in the picture.
They were awful. They were completely awful to me. The cop that came in never talked to me, never got my side. Basically, they put me all at blame, and they didn't cite me or anything. They said I had lost enough, but no one talked to me to ask me what happened.
Joe, you got another 5 spots for James Simpson?
Okay, let me jot that down. Hold on. That's gonna be the bag.
Actually, that would be 6 spots for James because he said he sent 25.
Oh, he said 25, so that's 6 spots.
Because
All
it's
right.
$5 per duck. He wants the 5 for 20, and then 25 makes 6 ducks.
So I mean, it was all around an experience. Like the paramedics were so mean. They wouldn't let Steven ride with me. They kept telling me I was fine. He was outside.
Hey, Jericho, you're going to have to send an extra 5 for DB because she just got a duck for Dutchie. Jericho, I want to get a duck for Dutchie. She just said it there in chat.
I know, I'm putting it on the screen.
Kenna, can you go get me my blanket?
So what do I need to do here?
You got one more. You got a Dutchie duck. CODB. So when that comes, I'll send that.
Let me get out of the way.
All right.
Yes, DB, you'll be sending 25.
Yep.
I'm breaking out the I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but I'll give you a shot of at least the one gram of gold in there. Let me put this together. Everybody in chat, I appreciate you being here. You just gotta bear with me. I'm trying to put everything together for your entertainment. I
Yeah,
know
no,
these guys will keep you busy there in chat. Rock Butcher, how you doing there, my friend?
okay.
Yeah, beach close the wall. I gotta replace the plug. I gotta put my Dr. Pepper. My strong Dr. Pepper off the back of the plug. Dude, you can feel the grime on it.
Rock Butcher, did you get a United States phone number?
Well, I'm on this
Oh,
motherfucker.
he's here. He's here amongst us.
He's hanging out in the great sunny state of Arizona.
It's late.
Whoops.
We don't have to what? Do we have any potato chips or anything? She's fine. She's fine.
Yeah,
She's sitting.
and for those in chat, if you could share this out so we can get some more people in here to come and join us. And
If those that don't know, we're doing a Gold Eagle sponsored second chance fundraiser bag for Mrs. Scuba Steve and Scuba Steve. She pulled a boner and totaled out the truck on the way home from work, almost died. I had her giggling after the wreck. She wanted to beat me up through the phone because it hurt to make her laugh.
hey, Jericho, Rock Butcher wants to know if you sent that package.
That's why I tried getting a hold of him, sending him messages through, but the message isn't going through. So tell him to send me a text. Or I guess you can hear me, Jim. Send me a text, Jim. I tried texting you. She can't find it.
Yeah, the weather here was crazy today. It felt like spring. It was 50
Oh,
degrees.
there we go. Look at that. Don't get no. All right. Let's see what else we got going on over here that we can play with. Let me get some of this. All right. I don't know. Let's see if we can't do this here. This here is. Can we see this? No, we can't. Can we see that?
Ooh, look at that pile of shiny. It was 1
That is
gram on
shiny.
nuts. If he slides it back and sets it down on the table, it'll show you that it's 1 gram even.
Can you see that?
Yep.
Can anybody see that?
Yeah.
All right. We got 1 gram. We got 1 gram at least in there. We're not gonna put the full weight, but I'm gonna do a couple more sprinkles in there. So
This way, everybody knows that there's a minimum of 1 gram in the bag.
yeah, there is.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm
But
not
the
putting it on
total
the bag,
amount
but
is hush hush.
I'm gonna tell you it's gonna be a nice healthy bag. All right. All right, we're gonna give you. Well, we're gonna put this here. This is let's see what we got here. Can you see that? We put more in there, but we're gonna put this to the side. We're gonna put this to the side, and now we're gonna get the pay dirt. Now
Oh shoot, where'd it go?
we got some pay dirt here. This is what we're gonna be playing with. You'll see me over here. I got some amethyst stones I'm gonna throw in there. Pretty it up a little bit, you know. We got some other stuff here. Let's see. How about some? Oh, I got this. I got a lot.
You're gonna eat the burger before you pig out. You need me to move, don't you?
I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of peridot in here. We're going to be throwing some of that green peridot in there, along with some other stuff that's been in here. I've been meaning to take that peridot out, but I haven't gotten around to it. What else we got going on over here? We got that. We got the peridot. There's nothing there. All right, now this is gonna make everybody have some fun here. How about a few of these bad boys?
Ooh.
That's some
Pyrite.
pyrite. Some nice big chunks of pyrite I got. Throw in there. 3 or 4 of them. Let's see what else we got going on over here. Here's some. Those were polished amethysts. I'm gonna throw one of these in there. These are nice. Here's a nice piece of amethyst we're gonna put in there. Raw amethyst. It hasn't been tumbled. We'll throw that in there. So look for that. Everybody you gotta be watching this, because you gotta be looking for this when you're gonna pan it. What else we got here? All right, here. This you'll see automatically but we're gonna throw one of these in there. Here's a nice piece.
Crystal's backstage. She accidentally backed out there, Joe.
What happened? Oh,
Crystal's backstage.
I'll bring her up. Hold on. Hey, this is what do they call this stuff? Turquoise. Nice piece of turquoise we'll throw in there. All right, we'll put 2 pieces of turquoise in there.
DB says she loves the bags that have gemstones in them.
Oh, I got look. We haven't gone. We haven't done nothing yet. I get these little bags for my niece and nephew, and they come from
Andy K.
Andy K's paydirt, man. The kids, they love them. You get a little bit of gold. You get some nice gemstones in there. The kids, they find those turquoisey looking things, and like these are. I'm gonna throw in some. What do they call these?
Those are polished garnets.
Garnets, yeah. Put a couple garnets in there. You got to be looking for all this stuff, guys, when you're panning this out now. DB's gonna want this. She likes this, right?
Yeah, she just said that in chat. I love the bags with gemstones.
Yeah. All right, let's open this up. See what we got here. I know there's all kinds of good stuff in here. Let's, you know what we'll do? We'll get ourselves a pan. Oh, pretty stone. Now these things, I don't know what they are. To tell you the truth, I have no clue what they are.
They're pretty.
They're pretty. Yeah. Here's a nice piece of. I know this is jasper. This is a piece of jasper. We'll throw that in there. I like jasper, so I'm giving up something that I really like. I really like that jasper. Let's see.
Stump the Geo, Joe. Let's show Rock Butcher.
What?
He said stump the Geo. If you don't know what it is, hold it up and show Jim.
Oh, all right. Let's see. This is a piece of polished green and white kind of stuff. I don't know what it is. That's another one. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty. So that in there. I'm just gonna pick out a whole handful. All right, here's one that I like that I'm gonna put in there. Here's another one that I'm giving up. This is a piece.
Oh, that one's beautiful.
I know this is tiger eye,
That's beautiful.
so we're gonna throw that in there. And I'm gonna grab a whole bunch of handfuls of stuff and sprinkle them in there. Let's see, we got a big. Here's a crystal. One of these to throw in there. All right. Should we put any black sand in there? You think we need some black sand in there for the experience?
At least a cup.
At least a cup, huh? All right, we'll do this.
VB has 100 stones she wants to hold up and show me.
What do we got?
DB says she's got at least 100 stones she wants to hold up and show Jim.
Oh. Let's see what we got here. All right, this.
Yeah.
This here is going to be for the experienced panners that we have out there. You all know what this beautiful stuff is.
Hey, Jericho, you want to resend this link to Steven? I'm actually going to get out of my chair and get my leg up into bed and then come back and join you guys on the laptop.
I'll send it on Instagram.
All right, I'll be back, guys.
All right. All right, here we go. We're going to put a teaspoon in, a shovelful. Oh, that's going to be, oh, yeah. Oh, man.
What's up, 406 Miner?
406. Do we have, yeah, we got room. I sent you the link there. All right, we're mixing all this stuff up.
He
James,
delegated
that's
the
really
link
awesome of
sending.
There's some all kinds of stuff in here now. Along with that, we're gonna do we're gonna put some of this in there.
Crystalline silver.
This is crystalline silver. And these are some nice. I'm not going to bother weighing this up. I don't know how much it is, but let's see what we got. That goes in. That goes in. That goes in. That goes in. So you got when you pan this out, make sure that you go through it a couple times because there's as you can see, there's a lot of good stuff going in here. There's all kinds of.
For the first time ever, I hope I don't win.
What's that? I know you don't you don't like it like that, but I think it's fun. All
Joe.
right.
Joe.
Yes. Oh.
I'm playing with my dinghy.
All right. For the final pièce de résistance here. Here we go. Can you see that? Let's see. We got the shade over here. You can't see it.
That's quite a bit of gold right there.
All right, here we go. You see? There we go. It's all in there.
You got a big enough bag?
I hope so. That's why I measured it out in this cup. I kind of know how much it goes in the bag. You can see that gold up there on, I don't know, can you see it up there on the top there?
Yeah. What you should do is shake it around a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna mix it all up. It ain't going like that. It gets all settled in there. Along with that, there's some you've seen it, there's a nice amount of black sand in there, so get your magnet out and I hope whoever wins it has a fun time panning it out. I would pan it out once or twice. All right, that's gonna go in our bag here, our fundraiser bag.
Crystal says she's back.
All right, you got it there.
Scuba Steve, did you receive a notification from James Simpson via your phone?
I'll ask him. He's in the kitchen and his phone's on the charger. Did you get a notification on your phone from Mr. Jameson?
All right, let's see if it fits.
Hey, Crystal.
He says thank you
Playing
so
with my
much.
dinghy.
I'm not gonna have enough tissues tonight.
Uh-oh.
406 Miner says, I would like to donate a Legion cleanup sluice mat for Scuba Steve and his wife as another prize for the duck race.
You know what I did? I'm going to tell you what I did. I miscalculated.
You got too much. Now you need to make 2 bags.
I'm gonna, but it's still going in as one.
Yeah. I told you, Joe, you got excited.
What can I tell you? I put too much in there.
Can I show my new toy? Reveal my new toy, Joe?
Yeah, of course.
All right, guys. I've been playing with my dinghy all day.
That is cute.
It's a pretty cool 3D printer.
The thing's lightning fast. It's creepy.
Mine is donating it for stuff for prize too. For duck race. You gonna need my tissues?
If there wasn't a glare, you could see the teeth on there, Charlie. Charlie, I could 3D print you teeth.
Right?
Is that one of those dragons that you're making?
This is a Grim Reaper. So it's the Grim Reaper skull and spine, and then this is the cloak. And you can take it out of you can rip the skull and the spine right out of the cloak.
Oh, that is cool.
It's one of my trial for a hard print. I'm testing my skills.
I'm trying to find someone to 3D print me a scuba diver.
I can do that. But look, I can even make him a little dinghy.
Paint it red and white. That's cute.
You know, every time I read like Scuba Steve, all I could ever think of is the little diving doll from
Big Daddy.
Yeah.
I can say this is your Scuba Sam.
All right, for everybody's information, we had to end up putting it in 2 bags.
but it still counts as one prize.
Yes, it's one
Yeah.
prize. I'm
It's
taping
just
it
Joe
up
got a
now.
little overzealous with his dirt.
And rocks.
There's the seal. We put the seal on it on the one. And we're going to seal up the second one here. I do it with tape. I ain't got a seal.
Hey Joe, I have like almost the same size bags as what you got, and what I end up using for sealing the bags, and it works really great, is the wife's old hair straightener.
Oh, yeah? We
Yeah,
got one of those things at work, but I don't want to have to bring it home here just to seal up so I use the tape.
but like I said, the hair straightener seals the bag like it heat seals it.
Yeah.
But what I do is I turn it up to like maybe just 2, not like as high as it'll go, just like the 2, and then you
Yeah.
take it, just press the top of the bag, and it heat seals it.
We use the vacuum sealer to seal our stuff.
That'll work. Yeah.
Just put it right on just the heat part.
All right. So here we go. This is the backup bag that I overfilled, but this is all one prize. So this is the fundraiser bag. You seen what went in it? There's some good stuff in there. We'll ship it to you when you win it.
What's up, Pierre?
$5 a duck. 5 ducks for $20, and all the proceeds are going to Mr. and Mrs. Scuba Steve. So we're gonna have the duck race. I'm gonna get everybody's. I got everybody's name written down. I'm gonna go through that against what I get in the Venmo or from Cash App, and we're going to set it up, and we're going to have that race next week. And as soon
A
as
wheelchair is not a play toy.
next Friday we'll have the duck race with everybody in there, and we'll send the money right then and there. So remember the holiday seasons, everybody. We want everybody to have a good holiday. So if you can, we appreciate it. If you can't, we understand. So there's no force on anybody to do anything. What it is, what it is.
I'm grateful for just the thoughts and prayers too.
We try to do what we can.
So
that went pretty good.
406 wants to. Do you see 406 put up a mat?
Yeah,
so what we're gonna do
406.
is we have some other donated prizes. Like Junior made a cup for them. I showed it the other day.
He wanted
the cup he made, he wanted to give Scuba Steve for the thing. So that's gonna go up, and then put that up in a race with the mat.
All right. Yeah, we're 406.
We'll announce that probably Sunday.
Stacy contacted me earlier this afternoon wanting to know what we were doing, and he told me about that. I was at work, so I couldn't really get back to him, but we appreciate it there. 406, he's got a 3-inch by 18-inch silicone mat, which you know as well as I do if you've watched any of my videos. The silicone mats in Stacy's sluice work tops. I've never seen anything work so good. I've panned my own tailings and got nothing out of it. That's how good they work. So that's something else. We appreciate it there, Stacy. Thank you very much.
Now, Crystal, so Joe's the one of the oldest Team Kratos members. 67, and he's chucking a magnet. He's not the oldest yet, I don't think, but he's one of the oldest.
I'll be able to get back out there. I'm not giving up.
Yeah, we wanted so bad, but we got busy this summer. But I want to go out on the Hudson. I'm right off the Hudson River here, up a little bit up a little from West Point, but
Alone, I said,
I
get
want
out
to
of there.
get me some cannonballs, some Civil
So
War.
I want to I talked to the wife. I want to go to Tranks NYC downtown. I figured who better to take me to be my New York fucking tour guide than the old eagle himself.
Where you want to go?
I'll send you the info.
All right. Oh yeah,
The Diamond
go
District.
we'll go down there and get some dirty water dogs, man. Oh,
I'll eat
wow,
some street hot dogs. I'm not scared.
Oh, they're good for you. Hey, if it don't kill you, it makes you stronger. You know, I've often said that. You know, I don't get too sick. I get a cold every once in a while, but I'm in pretty good shape, and I think it's from you know, swimming in the East River when I was a kid and doing all that kind of crazy stuff and eating the hot dogs and buying stuff out of the bodegas over here. I think it has immunity properties, you know.
At this rate, we'll be able to pull the camper up with us and have a place to stay.
Mhm. So what part of New York are you in, Joe?
What's that?
What part of New York are you in?
I was born and bred in the Bronx. I'm originally from the Bronx. I worked in New York City all my life, and I live about 50, 60 miles north of New York City right now.
We're supposed to go through New York,
in a little bit. Yeah.
northern part of New York this month, going to Vermont, but we won't be able to make it until probably this summer when I'm ready to travel. Figured maybe I could make my route come through the area you're at.
Oh, what you would do is you would come if you're coming from Ohio, right?
Yep, we'd be
You would
going up
come
through
across-
northern.
You come across Pennsylvania on Route 80,
Yep,
and
I
that'll
had
bring
my
you.
route. I can't find it now.
When you get into New York, you'll be on 84, and that's right by me.
No,
When you
we
get
to-
well, it's another 60 miles east from the Pennsylvania border.
Well, see, I'll have plenty of vacation time when I get back to work, so we'll definitely make sure to come through and see you when we're on our way to either pick my daughter up or drop her off.
Oh, I'll be here. Oh, I'm gonna. I got Steve's penny too. We figured out how they did his penny.
Yeah,
But
we got to watch the video.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So if the address is 64 West 47th Street.
64.
Yeah.
West 47th. Yeah, that's the Diamond District.
That's where I want to
where
go.
I went. That's where I went to do that gold when I melted that gold. Right
Yeah.
there. West 67th Street. Yeah, it's right off Fifth Avenue. Why you got you know a guy down there?
I know a guy.
You know a guy? I know
a guy.
Yeah, I know a guy down there too. Yeah, there's a guy. There's a channel that does a lot of making those Cuban link chains, the real big ones. He's from down there.
I know that guy.
You know that guy?
I know that guy.
Yeah.
I know that guy.
All right, we got anything else going on? Does anybody else want to get down for $5 a duck? 5 ducks for $20. We're gonna have a nice big pay dirt go out there, all to help Scuba Steve and Mrs. Steve there around the holidays. So if you want to get in on it, let me know, and we're gonna have that race come next Friday at this time.
So we're gonna let this run for the week.
Yeah, I'll post a couple of shorts if anybody wants to, go up there, post a couple of shorts. I'll make the link for the duck race real quick, so it'll be up there and about. People get to know it, and we'll give some time next week before the race, if anybody wants to get in last minute, or throughout the week, you can always get in touch with me. You could run my email down the bottom. Can't we do that?
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's my email. You can get in touch with me. If you want to email me, you can. I'll send you back my number. We can talk on the phone, make arrangements to do whatever we got to do. No problem. And Stacy, if I'll talk to you before then, but you can. We can do all that next week. We can do the mat. We can do the tumbler, whatever we got to send out. Get it all done. Get it all done before the holidays. I know the holidays going to be hectic for everybody, but we can take a little time out to do what we got to do for our friends. Oh, I worked very hard today.
Yes, you did.
And I'm supposed to go in there tomorrow also, but we'll see what happens. I'm expecting another call because they're expecting the delivery and they need somebody over. They volunteer me, the old guy.
Scoop. Stop it. Tell you what, my dogs haven't left my side. What? Yeah, okay, see what I mean? Okay, yep. I love you too. Sit down. Good boy. Stay.
We got, let's see, we got.
See, that's what they see, like those vans on bottom GPS. They got 384,000.
I had to dig out my safety glasses because I lost my glasses in the truck.
Oh
My
man!
son found them this morning for me.
They were calling them.
So what did somebody run the median? Somebody run a stop sign or?
Honestly, I don't know. I swear to God, my light was green when I was coming through the intersection. The only thing I can remember is going through. I had Steven on the Bluetooth telling him, because I was covered in hives. I had an allergic reaction, so I got sent home from work because one of my managers is highly allergic to it. So they sent me home, and I was telling him, I'm on my way. I was almost there, and all of a sudden, I just see the truck, and something in my head just told me to turn the wheel. I turned it as hard as I could left to the passenger side, took the front, and the next thing I remember is Steven screaming over the radio that he was on his way. Everything else before then, I can't even see the traffic light no more. Like, it's non-existent.
Yeah. And what they diagnose? You had compression fractures in your
I have
feet?
a compression fracture of my T5 vertebrae, and I broke my ankle in 3 different places that had to go in for emergency surgery for them to reconstruct it and put it back together. And then just a bunch of bumps and bruises and scrapes everywhere else. I was lucky. I wasn't wearing my seatbelt, but if I was, it would have broke my neck because I'm so short. The seatbelt goes across my neck. What happened is when I hit sideways, I got thrown from the driver's seat. My foot got caught in the steering wheel, and my head hit my windshield. And then I fell to the floor, and that's how everyone found me, was on the floor of the passenger side of the truck with my legs just out my window, like up towards my driver's side window.
Wow. What kind of truck?
2000 Toyota Tundra.
Toyota Tundra.
Yep.
Yeah,
I smashed one.
I had a Toyota Tundra. I just
if
got.
you want to put them up, I mean, I call her Christine because every time I drove her, the ball joints would go or the brake lines would break. She always messed up on me, but she saved my life.
Yeah. Yeah, the Tundra's a big truck.
She wasn't very big. She was just an SR5. You know, she almost had 400,000 miles on her. 4-wheel drive. It was a good truck. It was. I
I'll be
hated
right
to
back.
love it. We had a
Alright.
love-hate relationship.
Yeah, yeah. I just got rid of my Tundra. I traded it in because it was starting to give me some problems. So you know, I'm getting too old to be underneath the truck in the wintertime, so I traded it in.
We were gonna retire and fix her up because when we first moved to Ohio, I actually wrecked her into a guardrail. I hydroplaned and ruined the whole front end. And Steven had just went and bought everything, you know, off another truck to go fix her up, and now all those parts are sitting in our garage useless.
Sell them.
Yeah, so I was like, hey, you know, I just call him back and be like, hey, you want these parts back? But when he showed me the pictures this morning of the front end of the truck, I can't. There's a reason I'm here, but I don't know why.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm definitely one lucky woman.
Someone was looking out for you.
Yeah. I tell when it was my daddy. He wasn't ready to see my face again.
And coincidentally, the lawyer that took
And coincidentally, the only lawyer that's going to help me is actually named Doug, which is my stepdad. And that's my stepdad's name. So the only one that was willing to help me, they share the same name. So I'm hoping it's a good omen on my behalf.
The one thing I will
They
say,
wrote up the traffic
Crystal,
report. No one will help me.
is with the back injury and stuff like that, make sure that every once in a while, if you can, like stand up and take like just a few steps to do that, because I'll tell you right now.
I have to use a walker to get to the bathroom.
But what I'm saying is,
yeah, I can't
like,
put any pressure on my foot yet, so I use the walker to get to the bathroom. And
I wasn't thinking about that either.
They didn't give me no tickets, no nothing. He just came into my room, didn't ask me what happened, just looked at Steven and told him that they had 3 unbiased witnesses saying I ran a red light. They weren't going to ticket me or cite me. I had suffered enough and tried to enjoy the rest of my day and walked out. But my police report says that there's only one witness. And coincidentally, the truck drivers run as a team, and there was 2 people in the truck at the time. So we're trying to do a little investigation to find out if that witness was the passenger of the truck or not.
But
how
like,
can they say that's unbiased?
Yeah, they said they had 3 unbiased witnesses, but there's no witnesses on my traffic report except for one person.
that's nuts.
Yeah, they never came and got my side of the story. They never talked to me. They just came in and told me it was my fault, and they weren't going to cite me. I had suffered enough.
Yeah, but I think
would fight that.
What Charlie's trying to say is, you know, the sooner you get up and about, the better off you're going to be.
Yeah, I told Steven I wanted to get out today, but with having not elevating my foot long enough, because I just had surgery on it Sunday night.
Oh yeah, well that's to be you know, taken into consideration.
I try to get up and get about, and it's just it's a problem on my back using the walker because all that pressure is going on my shoulders, and that's where my fracture is right between my shoulder blades.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't thinking about the foot or anything like that. I was just saying off like the back injury because I broke the L1 in my lower back.
Ooh.
When I fell off of a roof and landed on a ladder.
Yeah, yours is the L4 and the L5. Yeah, we're just a big old back family, aren't we?
And like my feet were going numb if I sat for more than 2 hours. My feet and legs started going numb. So I made sure that I got up and took a couple steps, even if it was 1-2 steps, and then sat back down. As long as I got up and I moved, because I wasn't about to lose my legs.
Yeah, so I use the wheelchair to get out of bed and sit upright, or to when we're going out of the house. But when I'm going from the bathroom to the bed or the couch, I use my walker so that way I'm upright and at least moving my legs.
I want to get one of those.
I'm still here. I'm just.
Yeah, I need one of those.
Nicotine break.
I hear you. I come home and I get a head cold.
Yeah, see, Joe had those in his bag.
Ooh.
Yeah, let me make me bigger. Hold on.
Come on.
Yeah, but I mean,
Ooh, these were in my back. These are the ones that they took out,
Ouch.
and they put they had to put 2 more screws and longer rods in. I have a 4-level spinal fusion.
Ooh.
I had two back operations where the first one they put these in, the second one they took these out and put more in. So
Yeah, I haven't seen the X-rays of the reconstructed ankle, but they did show me the X-rays of my ankles before they went in. What happened was the little bone, it snapped clean off at an angle just above my ankle bone, and then on the outside where you have that cluster of bones in like a form of a triangle, it literally came completely separated out from my ankle. My ankle was at a 45-degree angle when they took me out of my truck.
wow. Yeah. I used to be when I was in high school, I used to pole vault. And one time I actually the pole shifted and I missed the pit. And long story short is I you know that little like bone
Yep.
on the outside of your ankle, well,
Yeah.
that hit cast iron and then jammed my foot into a concrete block.
Oh.
And it completely like blew the bone away. It
Wow.
shattered the ankle in pieces.
Oh.
And they couldn't put it back together. They just put it at a 90-degree angle and put a cast on my ankle. This is back in the early 70s.
Ooh.
And they told me like I had to go back and get x-rays every week. And I broke bones before, and they never, every 2 weeks they come take an x-ray, see how I was doing. But I had to go back there all the time. And when they took the cast off finally, I asked them, I says, how come I had to come back here all so often? And the guy told me, he says, your ankle there was so much, like an explosion happened in there. There was bone fragments all over the place. He says,
wow.
He says, a lot of the times the bone fragments are going to go embed in your muscles and your body will just normally disintegrate them. He says, if you're still alive, he looks at me seriously. This is the doctor. And he says, if you're still alive in 6 months, don't worry about it no more. Because there's bone fragments that we can't find. We don't know where they are. And
they'll work their way out, or they'll just.
If they're in your bloodstream, they're going to hit your brain and you're going to die. So if you're around in 6 months, you don't have to worry about it no more. I said, thanks a lot, Doc.
Right. Well, it was funny because they were wheeling me up and the nurses were all like, you're pretty lucky. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah, the surgeon don't come in on Sundays for anybody. As soon as he saw my x-rays, he told me to be there in an hour and a half and prep me. And then he came and saw me the next day, and I was looking at him because I had previously broke my ankle before I got finished my certification. I fractured my left ankle, and I looked at him, and I was like, "You're familiar?" It was the same doctor that treated my ankle a year and a half ago. It was the same one who just fixed my ankle on Monday. So he did. He was amazing. I don't know. I don't even think I was in there for an hour. He was in and out. I mean, the doctors were so nice, but everybody else at the scene and the paramedics were all jerks. It was like they were being mean to me, like I did this on purpose. Like I went out to ruin their day or something because they were all just so mean to me.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, yeah, that's the first thing on my mind. I'm gonna go, hey, let's go Mac a Mac and see what it feels like. No, yeah, it was Sunday. It was Sunday morning.
I am Jackson. How you doing, man? We're here. We got some paydirt. This is excuse me, I'm eating. But it's a second chance fundraiser bag for Mrs. Scuba Steve there. We just made it up. We had a little impromptu video on it. There's all kinds of good stuff in there. There's a 1 gram plus of gold. There's some gemstones, some silver. And I got carried away, so we had to put it in a second bag.
Yeah, he's
But
got
it's
2
all,
bags.
it's all one bag. We're going to have a duck race for it next Friday night. We're asking $5 a duck. You get 5 ducks for $20, and all the proceeds are going to go to Mrs. Scuba Steve here and her family, so they can enjoy their Christmas because they've had a very bad car accident that she was involved in over the weekend or over last week. So
It was Sunday morning.
yeah, Sunday morning. So we're trying to get them. She's going to be out of work for a while. We're trying to get a little fundraiser going for to help them get through the holidays there.
I've been out of work for a while too.
So there's a lot of good stuff in here. A lot of good stuff. We're gonna from now till next Friday. You're gonna have till next Friday to see if you'd like to get into the duck race. 406 Miner is he's giving away a 3 by 18-inch mat, silicone mat. And there's a few other things going on. So if you're interested, there's my email. I think they had my my Venmo up there.
Found it.
I hear you there, Zach. No problem. No problem.
Need to take you back over here. And take that from there.
Glad I'm not. You've been
If you'd have done busted my foot up even more.
You done nailed my foot a couple times on the damn bed. Oh, the cow.
Hold on.
You get all the way.
I have to remind myself never to let my daughter push me around in my wheelchair.
We learned that last time you had to sit in a wheelchair. Remember at Kings Island?
Yeah, that was you.
No, that was me. I was pushing you. I was the
No,
one pushing you.
no, Stephen let me go down the ramp by myself.
You're supposed to grab these. Stop. What happened?
I ran into the side of the railing.
Did you come
Yeah, I flew down the ramp, yeah.
I think I'm gonna get ready to head me out.
Oh.
No. You come back over here. Come back over here.
Where'd everybody go?
You.
I'm still right here. I was in the middle of posting something on Facebook, but I was gonna wait because I was gonna have you create the link for next Friday and then have you send that over to me. That way I can add it to this because I'm making a Facebook event, sending people over to the next live stream for the duck races and stuff.
I didn't make it up yet.
You know what
No,
I
I know. That's why I said after the show, if you make it up and send me over the link, then I can add it to that Facebook post that you're making. So that way it'll send people over to that live stream from my Facebook page for AU guys, because that's like another 500 people that I can send over. You know what I mean?
All right. Gotcha.
Aspirin. And there's one more nighttime pill I need.
So we got a foot long cookie.
No, I don't need that one. This one's not open.
Hey, you want to get one to do?
No, these. Yeah, no, these. I need.
Oh, no, they're real though.
DB said she's having an intense safety meeting, or had, and
I see that.
having.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
You want to let me out to the front? Let me out to the front?
Walk right through there.
All right.
Sorry, it's medicine time.
That's what I'm going to be doing
Well,
right after the stream.
Yeah, they sent me home with some stuff. I've been doing my ibuprofen and
I'm out of
Tylenol.
here.
I can't take pain meds. So I stick with my aspirin and my Tylenol.
That's pretty cool. I'm Zaxton.
You got to be careful of that too. You know, it's like anything. Too much of anything is no good.
Yeah, I'm going back and forth between Tylenol and ibuprofen right now because I'm not a narcotic person. I can't do it. I don't like the way it makes me feel. It makes me sick, and I would actually rather suffer with a little bit of pain than be sick and non-coherent.
Well, when I was as soon as I finished my chocolate covered raisins here,
Ooh, that's my favorite.
but when I was laid up, I went to the doctor and he gave me hydrocodone. And
Yeah.
I asked him, I said, you know, like this is the second time that I've had this operation. He gave me that because I couldn't walk. I couldn't even stand up. And I asked him, I said, you think you could give me something stronger? So he asked me why. I said, this is just taking the edge off. Just taking the edge off of anything. You know, I said, it still bothers me, but just taking the edge off. He goes, that's exactly what we want.
Yeah.
We don't want you to get into that heavy stuff that you're going to be dependent upon. He says, believe me, you don't want to do that.
I had 2, maybe 3 doses of fentanyl before surgery. Then they told me they had me on morphine during the surgery. And then they gave me Toradol and Demerol or Dilaudid when I got out. And then they
Later
gave me
on, Jackson.
because I told them, I was like, that's too much. I said, I can't do that. Like, that's too much. Like, it seemed like every 4 hours they were dosing me up more. And I was like, I get home and I'm defrosting and I'm like, I really wish I defrosted in the hospital because so I'm sticking with my non-narcotics because
I like herbal painkillers.
Has some RSO upstairs. I'll have to try it.
Yeah, that stuff is good.
Be prepared to nap.
He might have some upstairs still, and I think that one is. I think the one he has might be for pain. I'll have to find it. But I mean, yeah, I've been, doing my safety meetings and whatnot, and just dealing with the mild painkillers. It's not bothering me as bad. It's mainly my back that's giving me the issues right now.
They had to do a procedure on me one time before the operation, and they said they have to knock you out, and they have to make sure you're knocked out for some reason or another, whatever it is. So I went to have because I think they're going right into the spine or some shit like that. I don't know what they did.
Ugh.
But I go in there, I get all prepped up, and they're wheeling me into the thing, and the anesthesiologist he comes in and he looks at the chart, and he looks at me and he goes, "Oh, you're getting the good stuff." So I says, "What's that mean?" He goes, "Oh, you're going to enjoy this. Don't worry about it." So he's got my IV. He says, "You ready?" So I says, "Yeah, man." He says, "Start counting backwards from 100." I got to 98, and the next thing I know from 98 is me waking up and the nurse asking me if I want apple juice or orange juice. It's like they took 20 minutes of my memory or 20 minutes of my brain and just took it right out. It was completely gone, like it wasn't even existed.
Yep. I remember him going, "I'm going to give you something to settle you down." And they moved my table. And next thing I remember is them saying that they called Steven and he was on his way. And I'm like, and then I looked at him, I was like, "Wait, what are you giving me?"
They gave me that stuff that Michael Jackson was on. Propofol.
Yeah. They gave me something. I mean, it did help me sleep through the night. I haven't had a full night's sleep since I've been home, but I will. Keep it comfortable.
Well, a 406, I'll put it to you this way. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy.
Oh, that was good.
I have to say, as much pain and stuff I'm in, a drink doesn't even sound good to me.
No.
I think I'll stick with my herbs and my herbs. How long were you out with your ankle, Charlie? Or your back, I mean.
18 months. And I had the full, like, from waist up to chest, like, wrap around brace that I had to wear too.
I have a brace that comes in the front and down, and then it attaches to a back piece. She told me I didn't have to wear it. It was for my comfort or my regard only because she wasn't too worried about where it was located. They just wanted to keep my shoulders straight.
See, I had to wear the brace because of where I fractured my back, and it's like right in that lower bend, right at the top by the rib cage, just below the rib cage.
Joe,
And
how long you been
it was a
sober?
lumbar burst fracture where it split
34
apart
years.
and then came back together.
Ooh.
I mean, I snapped the head off of a metal hammer when I fell.
Ooh. Damn.
That's why I don't carry my hammer by the back no more. It's always on off to the side.
Yeah, that's a pricey lesson to learn. I go back on the 20th for my next set of back x-rays to make sure it's still in line. I got lucky and didn't have to have surgery.
Same here. I got lucky. They said that when it went all back together, it was still all in one piece, but you can see all the way down like the vertebrae and along the sides and everything that it literally burst out like this and then came back together.
Wow.
Well, when they diagnosed me, I was all of a sudden, I get a backache and it lasts a week, then it lasts 2 weeks. This wasn't going away this last time I did whatever I did. So they finally sent me in for an MRI because I never had an MRI before. And when they came back with the MRI, the doctor asked me, said, "Do you ever break your back?" So I says, "Not that I know of." And he goes, "Oh, yes, you have." He says, "You got two broken, those little wings that come off your vertebrae?
Yep.
They were cracked." He says, "They were cracked and they healed." He says, "This happened a long time ago." He says, "Think back. You ever hurt your back really bad?" And I did. And I know exactly when it was.
Wow. Was it my kids were yelling at each other early in the kitchen, "Don't step on the crack." Oh, wait, you broke your mother's back already. I was like, come on, guys.
What's up, Travis? How you doing?
I didn't do it.
Scoob, lay down.
How you doing there, Travis?
How's the new job going?
Joe's showing off his hat, but I can't see what it says.
Yeah, you got too bright of a light. New York Rangers. Hockey.
Yeah, so for Travis just
hockey.
joining us, he wasn't here in the beginning for the talk about the duck races. We have $5 ducks going, 5 for 20. That double bag of pay dirt right there has over a gram of gold in it. I would say at least a gram of crystalline silver, a bunch of different gemstones, and all sorts of really cool looking rocks all mixed in there as well. We are letting this run until Friday of next week. That's when we're going to do the duck race. All the proceeds go to Crystal and Steve over at Diving with Scuba Steve for the holidays to help them out after Crystal's accident with the vehicle. It's to help them out. So
We're going to be collecting $5 a duck, 5 ducks for $20. And we're going to be doing that till next Friday. A little bit into the video on Friday, we'll get some last minute people who want to get in the duck race. But we're going to have the duck race next Friday. So if you're interested, there's my email on the bottom. We have a
horseradish, mustard, and some pickles.
we have a Venmo.
Pickled onions. No, man.
Where's the Venmo thing?
Starred comments.
What?
Starred comments.
Oh, it's in the comments?
Starred comments.
I ain't got my hearing aids in. What'd you say?
Starred comments.
Starred comments.
Yeah. It
What's
would
that
be
mean?
on your StreamYard side in your if I was able to have keys, I could show you, but I don't.
I'm outside.
I know exactly where it is. It's just I can't push the buttons. 403 wants to know if he can send it over to you on PayPal there. Joe.
Hold on a second. Starred comments. I'm over here.
A little bit of ketchup.
I don't know.
Wasn't some of the pickled onions?
Is it on the banners?
No. It would be in like the
on the brand?
No. It would be in like the comment section. There up at the top there'll be a thing that says starred comments. You click that and then it'll show you everything that Jericho's highlighted in chat.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm lost. I don't know how to do this.
Jericho, you got keys. You got to take care of this, bud.
It's up. Look at the screen.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's right there.
That's that's Cash App.
Yeah.
He needs the PayPal.
That's hd75sport@gmail.com.
It's going across the bottom of the screen in the banner.
Oh, all right.
And there's that. And Scuba Steve says, thank you very much. I don't know what I would do without the Treasure family. Not only am I truly lucky to be alive, but I'm truly blessed to have the Treasure family here. Oh, that was Crystal.
Yeah, that was me.
Come back. This abomination.
Oh, I'm back there.
Behind you, but I'm not putting it right there.
All right, let's see. What do we got going? We got about 10 minutes left. We're an hour and a half in. I know there's a lot of other channels. I think there's a giveaway over there at Bayou Gold Guy giving away some gold.
Clay and Jen was doing something too.
I think, yeah.
I can't find the link.
I think Steven just said that Clay and Jen from the Rusty Magnets are setting something up to help us out too. Someone over there had asked the girls or the kids to start a wish list on Amazon because everything that we had for Christmas got sent down to Vermont. So we're waiting for everyone to send everything back to us so that hopefully they'll have some, our presents from us for Christmas because we were supposed to be going to Vermont for the holidays.
That would have been early.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I was figuring instead of lumping everything and having one person try to do everything, I figured, I'll do what I got to do the way I know how to do it. And that's all I
Okay,
can.
I appreciate everything. I do. And hopefully someday I can repay you all for your kindness.
You don't have to. It's already done. Don't worry about it.
The only thing that I can say is the next time you know somebody else that needs the help, try and do the same
Definitely.
thing.
We try all the time. You know, anytime
pay
we
it
get a
forward.
little up, you know, we try to help somebody else out.
You know, it makes me happy to do it because I'm lucky myself. My wife is battling leukemia, and so far we're doing good. We're 2 years into it, and she's doing good. She's having her ups and downs, but she's still here with me. You know, so I'm grateful if I can help somebody else out and have that enjoyment themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I get out of it.
Jericho, do you have the pictures on you?
I donut.
You don't?
Nope.
Steven's gonna try to link his phone so he can actually show you guys. Like, I can't even begin to explain how lucky I am.
Like 406 says, no reason to pay us back, just pay it forward.
Always, any chance we get. You touch my burger, and it's the last burger you eat, Scooby. Steven's gonna try to hook his phone up. I can't see.
I think I might be able to go to iCloud photos.
Who wanted the pictures?
iCloud.
Yeah, but they've got pictures of the front end of the truck and everything too now.
I took pictures all the way around the truck today.
Oh, that's the only thing I got. That's right after I guess it happened, right?
Oh, hang on. Does he have you on what does he have? Does he have you on Facebook or Instagram or anything?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I think Jericho sent those to me to let me know what happened.
There we go. Let's talk it and find it.
Okay.
I think
yeah, I can send it over to
Travis
Jericho.
is knocking on the back door there, Joe.
Yeah, hold on.
I know I sent them all to him earlier, but it was.
I just sent them to you, Jericho, on your phone. Or do you want me to send them to you through Instagram?
I sent them on Instagram too.
Oh, Steven said he sent them to you on Instagram from today. He was able to get a
Hey,
picture.
Travis, I'm looking at my keyboard.
There we go.
You have to send them to the email on the bottom of the screen.
Well,
Yeah. Give me a second.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
That's an ugly hat. This is a real hat, right?
Does it have to be all capitalized?
What's that?
Your email?
No, it's just
No,
the
just
HD
the
that's
HD.
capital.
So I'll definitely send in next week. I get paid on the 15th, but I'll send in probably like 40 or 60 bucks just to try and help out. Also, I'm doing a Christmas show next week on the 14th.
All right, Joe. I'm sending it from Steven's email.
Maybe I'll mention something. Maybe we can get something going for you guys as well.
Thank you. Every little bit helps. Unfortunately, I haven't been at work long enough for my insurance to kick in, but they are letting me complete my classes so that I can get certified and get insurance, and hopefully they'll be able to backtrack it a couple of months to help out. That's really what's just killing us, is being out of work and not having the insurance to cover everything.
Oh, damn.
Was that your truck that got in the accident?
It was Stevens.
Stevens. Okay.
Yeah, I was driving home from work. And the only vehicle we have.
Yeah.
I decided to go and test the theory of what it felt like to get hit by a Mack, I guess.
Jeez. Well, at least you're still.
Right,
At
Len,
least
I'm
you guys
sorry.
are still here. That's the big win there, and you guys are.
I'm just glad I was the only one in the vehicle, because if there was anyone else with me,
She's trying to make herself crash dummy.
I could never forgive myself.
Yeah.
What?
How are you feeling? You got any whiplash or anything like that, or like
Huh?
you feeling okay?
Yeah, my upper back's bothering me because I have to put all my weight on it because they had to put plates and screws into my left ankle to reconstruct it. What happened was, or the way the truck looks is I wasn't wearing my seatbelt, and if I was, I would have broke my neck because the seatbelt automatically comes to my neck because I'm so short. But when I turned, I saw the truck come, and I turned my wheel to the left as much as I could so that passenger side got the impact of it. It threw me out of my seat. I smashed my head into the passenger side windshield, caught my foot in the steering wheel, and then got thrown to the floor.
Wow.
They said I spun about 3 or 4 times. I was actually about 150, 200 yards back in the direction I came after we collided in the intersection, and he was about a good 200 yards down the road before he even stopped.
Wow. Unreal.
But yeah, I sent you those pictures through Steven's email, Joe.
Yeah, I got them.
The worst part of it all is the week before, she used poison sumac leaves to wipe when she was in the woods.
I did not. I sat and then I got sent home because I was covered in poison sumac, and my manager was highly allergic to it, so they sent me home early. And within 10 minutes, I was calling my boss and like, what's wrong? And after she found out what happened completely, she yelled at me. But I called her to tell her I wasn't going to be at work. And then I called my dad and told him I wasn't going to be home for Christmas. And then I just lost my shit when I saw my ankle at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
Everything went downhill after that.
Shit. Well, we'll come together as a community for you. That's what we do.
You know, I completely appreciate everything.
Yeah. Rod Butcher's in the house.
Someone's gonna have to tell me how to do this.
Shows are done for the night.
What do you need help with?
Present, share screen after you get the picture open.
Oh no! I got the pictures. You want me to show you the pictures?
Yeah, you can go ahead and show them. Maybe someone can tell me why.
Oh, hold on, because I was doing something else.
And it should be a little bit bigger screen than the phone too.
How you doing, Stacey? DB? I didn't say hi to you guys after.
Make yourself big, Joe.
Yeah, I'm gonna in a minute here. I thought somebody would,
The
I
Ranger,
don't have them saved to the computer.
the Ranger's hat is too tight. Hey.
And tell me how I came out of that alive.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
You've got an angel watching over you.
I sure did.
I made it to the crash site before the ambulance.
Stephen ran the mile to me and beat the ambulance there. My son beat the paramedics in the ambulance there. I was literally 0.8 miles from home.
God damn.
That is just nuts.
I saw this today and I just broke down. Like I don't understand how I'm here.
If you were in a car, you wouldn't be.
You know that.
Yeah.
Christine and I had a love-hate relationship. But she saved my life.
Yeah. Yeah. If you were in a car, you wouldn't be here.
Yeah, that's what Steven said. Like.
Yeah.
It costs more. It costs more to maintain.
I'll always stand by Toyota 100%.
Oh yeah, Toyota's good. That's for sure. Yeah, and like I said, on Thursday I'm doing my live, so if we can I'll try to get something going on my live too, and we'll get the community wrapping around you guys.
Thank you. I'll be sure.
You still going live before me?
I'm kind of confined to these 4 walls, so.
Yeah, I'm going live before Charlie at 5:00 Mountain Time. So if you guys want to join, My email's in my bio, so you can send me an email if you want, and then we can plan something out.
Yeah, I'll have Steven.
I'd appreciate it if you let everybody. I'd appreciate it, Travis, if you let everybody know that we're doing this on Friday too. So
Yeah, I will. Yeah, Joe.
There's two
Send me
bags.
an email, and we'll definitely pump it out that you're doing your duck racing.
I got overzealous and put too much stuff in there, so we ended up with 2 bags, and they're all going for one.
Awesome.
So there's
Yeah, both those bags are one prize.
yeah,
They're both one prize. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
He got excited making the dirt. I was like, you got a little bit too much dirt in there, Joe. You got a big enough bag?
I thought it was.
He's like, yeah, I measured it. I measured it out. I measured it out. Yeah, I got this measuring cup.
I knew that was going to come back and bite me in the butt.
Hey, guys.
Now they got the kids going on Charlie.
Yeah, we'll definitely pump it out for sure, Joe.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries. And yeah, Charlie, I'm gonna go live before your stream.
Okay. I'll try and make it in if I'm home in time.
Yeah, no worries. For sure.
I might be a little bit late, but I'll jump in.
Okay.
Just shoot me a text with the link.
Yeah, I will for sure. I'm only going live every second week, so I got work, right? So yeah.
All right. Well, it's about that time. We've been here for an hour and a half. Like I said, I appreciate everybody still here. The 8 people that are still in the room here. I appreciate everybody who sent some money in tonight
I'm gonna die alone.
for the bag.
Yes, thank you
What's
all.
in there. You've seen what's in there, so it's a nice little prize. So I hope everybody jumps on board and gives us a hand here.
And I missed your name. Sorry. What's your name again?
My name is Crystal.
Crystal and Steve. Right. Okay.
All right. So with that, I'm going to play that little outro or the intro that goes to the outro. And like, again, I say we appreciate it. And we'll see you throughout the week. We'll see you on Charlie's stream. We'll see you on Travis's stream. And make sure you're here next Friday night. See where we're going to send this bag to.
Good night, DP. Good night, guys. Thank you all so much.
Thanks, Joe, for doing this.
No problem.
Good night, YouTube.
Everybody, thank you.